From the future home of Super Bowl 56, there's a look at SoFi Stadium just south of downtown Los Angeles. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Chargers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Down. Noel, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
To throw on second down, Albert. And he will find his man on the outside. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play there for Carolina.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Brings up second and 9. 35's the Mike. All day, just like that. Just like that. Check smash. Check smash. Mike 35. Mike 35.
Looking to throw on second down. Albert. Over the middle, it's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll run on first down. Faulkner, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Who that? Warrior 70. 55. Mike 55. Check tight end. Check tight. Check tight. Check three. Check three.
On first down, Crawford eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Back. Switch.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Here's a diving catch right side. A big gain that time for the Chargers.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
No. Off. Watch the shot.
On 1st down, Faulkner. He's to the 10, and he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a give right side. Noel. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. On 3rd down. Noel. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. 13 yards on the return. After a punt of 57. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Pretty effective opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the touchdown run earlier, and if he pops more of these 10 to 20-yard carries, could be a long game.
Yeah, those types of explosive runs wear down a defense. I think they need to add more people to the box, closer to the line of scrimmage, force them to throw the football, and see if they can slow them down that way.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Tight end left, 3 down. Mustang 19. 5.
To throw on 2nd down, Crawford. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. These two teams all tied after 1.
19 Lion. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Mike 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Crawford. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Crawford. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Crawford. It's caught by Jackson. Oh, big hole left side. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. They'll try again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great effort there. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Off the play fake, Albert. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Back to throw. Albert. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Noel. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now a give, right side. Noel found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Albert. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw. Albert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. To throw on 3rd down, Albert. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
On first down, Albert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Albert. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Off play action. Albert rolling to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A good gain on first has them set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A final shot before break. Crawford. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. The Charger drive about to get going.
Mike, 36. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Check 3. Check 3. Check 37. Check.
On 1st and 10, Crawford flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
He finds his man, complete. That's Leonard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Fire's the mic. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Joker, 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 Joker.
Looking to throw. Crawford escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big gain that time for the Chargers. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the run, watch the run. Hey, check 24, check 24. Kill.
They'll keep it on the ground. Faulkner showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
On third down, Faulkner. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
And his kick is good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. On third down, Albert eluding the pressure right. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mike 12. It's our time. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing on first down, Albert. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Chargers 24, Panthers 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Charger drive about to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Faulkner. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Faulkner. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. They'll run again here with Andrews. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. On first down, Crawford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Faulkner. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 13-yard line. 81 yards rushing for him now to this point. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football, and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding the clock.
No, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also in letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Albert. He's going to air one out. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. There he goes right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Watch the run. Watch the run. It's South, baby. That's baby South. 34 is the mic. 34 is the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Throwing after the interception. Long. Steps away to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Double tight, guys. Double tight.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. They'll run on first down. Faulkner. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 107 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Mike 36. Mike 36. Oh, you getting a headache.
They'll keep it on the ground. Faulkner. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Long. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a give right side. Noel. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. More from L.A. in a moment. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a handoff looking right. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And that is incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Crawford, flush to his right. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Crawford. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Chargers, 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On 1st down, Faulkner. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Mike 36. Man, I got you. Kill.
To throw on 2nd down. Crawford flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. They'll try to pound it in with Andrews. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now they try the right side here. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Long. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Long, off play action, sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Mike 12. Mike 12.
On 4th down, Albert. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 9 yards.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Chargers, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.